What's up YouTube? Welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about the food that I brought with me on my bikepacking trip, the challenges I faced with it, and what I might do differently next time. Here's a clip that I made on my first night out in the backcountry talking about the food that I had brought with me. Alright, let's talk about food and my food allowance that I've given myself and the kind of the food that I've packed. Basically, I guesstimated that I was going to burn anywhere from 3,000 calories, maybe as high as 5,000 calories. I don't think it's going to get nearly as high as 5,000 calories. I'm just traveling too slow, too easy, you know. It's not going to be 5,000 calories. Actually, I can check my phone and see what it says I burned so far. Samsung Health. Oh yeah, today's a big day. So 4,000 calories burned today. Which yesterday was only 2,700 calories burned. So I was a lot closer. So my deficit today is too much. That sucks. So I packed 2,500 calories a day. That's what I went with. So each morning I'm gonna wake up with a Bobo bar, which, let's see if I have one of those in here to show you guys. One of these guys right here. This is breakfast. And of course, in the morning, I have coffee. This is some Kuju coffee. It's just a little filter that you set right on top of your coffee mug and then pour water over, which is perfect. So that is breakfast. And then I've got, throughout the day, I've got a Cliff Builders protein bar. This is like 280 calories, which is great. That's a lot of calories for a bar. A scratch bar, a picky bar, and today's allowance was 2 of these beef sticks, Country Archer Provisions beef sticks. I already had one already today, and I already had my Cliff bar today, and I already had my scratch bar today. But I'm still really hungry, and I can tell by the way I feel that I need more food. So it's time to dig into the trail mix, which, I mean, this is not a lot of trail mix. This is 640 calories. That's insane. It's amazing because it's very calorically dense food, which is exactly what you need out here. But like, I'm just thinking about all the other times that I just went and noshed on trail mix in my life, and I'm like, dang, dude, you cannot do that. Just be aware, I weighed this out. This is 640 calories. That's a lot. And then for dinner, I am doing dehydrated food. I could have done something fancier, but I just didn't want to mess with it, you know. I've heard that these are, okay, my experience with dehydrated food is not great. You know, when I was a kid, 14, 15, hiking in the woods with my dad, doing stuff, we would eat this stuff and it would basically taste like garbage. It was a long time ago, and I'm under the impression that they've come a long way, so I have some high expectations for this, but at the same time, I'm ready to be disappointed. Kind of watery. What is this supposed to be? Chili? Or did I add too much water or what? So as you can see, the dehydrated food wasn't awesome. I didn't hate it, but for simplicity's sake, it was fantastic, and I would absolutely bring dehydrated food again. Although my biggest meal was only 340 calories, and for a dinner, you really kind of want to be more around like 500 to 600 calories. So I would have to pack a few more to compensate for that lack of calories. But overall, I thought it worked well, and I would do it again. And then I have some jelly beans. This is 110 calories, a little bit of sugar hit, and that's it. That's 2,500 calories already. So it should be enough to get me through the day. And then of course I have a flask of Lagavulin for just the next 2 nights, hanging out, having fun. And that's essentially kind of what all the food is for the next couple of days. Not a lot of variety. I imagine by the end of the trip I'm going to be really tired of Cliff bars, scratch bars, and picky bars. But it was, to me, it was the way to get the most caloric dense food in small packages, because I don't have a lot of space in my kit. So we'll see how it works. I'll let you know. Space was the biggest constraint to bringing more food with me. Day one, I was absolutely packed to the max, couldn't possibly bring anything else with me. But as the trip progressed and I was eating that food, there was space that was becoming available, and I should have taken the opportunity to restock. There were 2 places where I could have restocked on day 2, and the first one I passed by and the second one was closed, and by that time I was not in a position to backtrack and go back to the first place. Unfortunately, I was understocked calorie-wise for this trip. This was a first for me. You know, road cycling here in Southern California, population is so dense and you're never far from a gas station or a fast food joint where you can replenish burnt calories if need be. So being out in the middle of nowhere was definitely an eye-opening experience, and I learned that you have to take every opportunity you can to resupply, even if it's not necessarily the most convenient timing, because you never know if the next place might be closed. I also had trouble with my chocolate-based energy bars melting almost immediately in the hot sun, so it would definitely be advisable to steer clear of chocolate-based food items for future rides. I am expecting it to get cold again tonight, so I will put on my Long John bottoms here in just a minute when the sun gets fully down. I think that's chocolate. I had a chocolate bar have a little bit of a leak in the bag, so now everything is chocolate on it because it's 90 degrees out and it's hot, and now there's chocolate in places that I really don't want chocolate. So what will I do differently next time nutritionally? Well, first of all, I would not have any chocolate-based food with me to avoid melting issues. I also would plan on around 3,500 calorie daily budget, and I would try to bring more real food. Things like sandwiches, rice cakes. I could probably figure out a way to do like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I know they have like peanut butter and jelly come in these little packets now. Could probably do something with tuna, you know, canned tuna. It's non-perishable that way, and then you can get little mustard and mayonnaise packets, things like that. So options like that to just get away from constantly eating energy bars, which just get really tiresome really fast. I also didn't have any energy gels with me, which I've historically enjoyed in the past. Unfortunately, I had a bunch that I had to get rid of from Science and Sport because I was off the bike for basically like a year, and they expired unfortunately in 2020, so I had to toss a bunch, and I just never replenished that stock. So that's definitely an option for next time as well. That's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.